That's Greek, that's Greek, that's Greek. That one over there's Greek, and that one's definitely Greek. That one I don't know yet. You're wondering why I say that, folks? They're constantly chewing. They're little sheep. We just got some ewes in, and they're kids. Beautiful. So they're just mowing this little round pen here that we have. Clean it up for me. Then we'll move them out into the big paddock. Yeah, we've got a couple of, oh, actually 3 alpacas turning up too. So we're turning a little hobby farm into a true little hobby farm. Having a lot of fun with this and learning to understand what's going on with the environment, because it does move around a little bit. And yes, for those who are saying why I plant early, no, I don't plant early. And for those who say you should put up windbreakers, well, that's 20 acres of windbreakers I've got to put up there, folks. It ain't going to happen. And who knows, and who expected it to snow in the first month of spring like that? Anyway, I've got my helpers in the background. My better half, the boss. She does all the watering. I'm all show. Yeah, I wish. Now, today's topic, again, it's all about snow and spring flowering, because we've got our apple trees that should be blooming by now, full bloom, and you need to look out for codling moth. So important. If you do have a problem with codling moth, for me, I'm not too concerned about it as far as it affecting my fruit. I'm not selling the fruit, I'm giving it away, and at the end of the day, I just cut out the bit of the apple that's been affected. It doesn't destroy the whole apple, it doesn't run through the whole apple, but it looks a little bit unsightly. For those who don't like it, get yourself a trap up in your tree. That's a codling moth trap, and do paint a band around the trunk as well. So sticky tape or a sticky glue substance on the trunk, and even the CGWS. That, and I've done the research and trials ourselves, and I can say that from my experience, found that it does work in controlling codling moth, parent cherry slug, aphids, thrips on your trees as well. So think about spraying your trees if you need to, but keep it natural. Have a look at these little beauties down here. Remember I potted these up about a week ago? Mulberry and grapevines. Straight into topsoil, composted topsoil, a bit of a mixture. They were soaking in some liquid gold for a week or so. Geez, I left one in here. No, I didn't. It's just a bark, bit of bark. Still alive, still doing well, even after the frost. I haven't moved them. I never watered them again after that day. I showed you what I did there. So you can do your own cuttings. It's very simple, very effective. You just got to love doing what you do. That's all it is. You still watering? I just got to admire the beauty. Our little apricot tree finally fruiting after it being battered by wind and snow. No, I'm not putting a windbreaker around this, and lots of little fruit coming on as well. Like I said, if you've got an apricot tree and it needs a prune, now's the time to prune it, because the sap's flowing strong. Come over here, have a look at the bok choy. How gorgeous is this? Now, these are the garden beds we built straight on top of weeds. We didn't remove the weeds, we just chopped it up, turned it over, composted, added our mulch, and that's pretty much it. Didn't do anything else. Planted our seedlings, and this is what you can do if you've got a patch in your garden that you're struggling with and you can't get the weeds out. Don't stress out too much. If you don't want to put plastic down, put a bit of newspaper down, or cardboard. Even cardboard's going to be good, and I'll do that demonstration soon to show you how that happens. But in this case here, no cardboard, no newspapers down or anything. Just literally turned it over, put your soil on top and plant in it. This is only for one season. And have a look. Like I said, about a month and a half ago, the plants will grow quicker than the weeds do back into the garden. Around the boundaries they grow because we didn't dig them up. But inside the garden bed itself, very little actually, very few, if any, weeds. The only thing that's coming up is the pea straw. You know, it's all the peas coming up in the pea straw. Have a look at all these. This stuff here. That's all that's coming up. Just pull them out or leave them in there and you can harvest some peas if you like. But this is taken off like wildfire. It's crazy. The celery's taken off too, and even the half-dead lettuce that I planted in the middle has taken off. And if you watch the series, or the first episode, sorry, around the corner, the kale and the fennel, well, isn't that a sight for sore eyes? Mama's planting, gotta love it. Folks, it's a season for planting. No matter what you put in the ground, it's going to grow. The ground's warming up, the sun's starting to shine longer, it's higher. So really, don't miss out on the opportunity. Get something in the ground or even in the pot. Enjoy gardening while you can. Well, you can forever. As long as you're alive and you're breathing, you can garden. Whether the weather's good or bad, snowing or sunny, I'm enjoying myself out here, folks. I really am trying to live the life of a farm boy. Better late than never, as they say. Hey, Krishna, you've got a couple of friends coming over, the sheep and the alpacas. You going to be a good boy with them? Hey? You worried about the dogs? You want to come out? Come on. Let's go for a walk. This way. Folks, enjoy yourself. Get out there in the garden. Have some fun. And if you've got room, get yourself a horse. Or a little pony. He's gorgeous. Oh, he loves a good scratch, doesn't he? Oh! You're still losing your winter coat, you banana. It's all over me now. Maresi. Love you. Good boy. Let's go. Come on.